All right, so I have these two quadratic problems. They are not in standard form. The first one I'm going to go over with you and show you how to do the problem again. And then number two, you're going to do on your own and tell me what the zeros are. You're going to do that on Flipgrid. All right, so problem number one, I have this quadratic equation. It's not in standard. And it's not a simple, our a value is not equal to 1. So we have to do a little extra work here. So I'm going to go ahead and move my 2 over because I need to set this equal to 0. So this is going to become 3x squared plus 7x plus 2, and that's going to be equal to 0. All right, now I'm going to move the 3 over and multiply it with the 2. So this is going to become x squared plus 7x plus 6 is equal to 0. Again, I'm going to mention this. Don't forget to set the equation equal to 0. You need to keep that 0 there because you need to understand what you're doing. We're looking for what the x value is when y is equal to 0. When I'm going to write that here, when y is equal to 0, okay? So now this one is a real easy factored equation, and it is an equation because I do have an equal sign. Both of these are going to be positive in terms of my sign, and the only factors of 6 that can add up to 7 are 6 and 1. All right, now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to bring back my a value. So don't forget your a value. I'm going to bring that back in and divide both of these by 3, okay? So now when I divide both of those by 3, that becomes x plus 2 times 3x plus 1, and that's going to be equal to 0. Let me fix that so it's not gold. All right, I like the gold too, but it becomes x plus 2 times 3x plus 1, and that's equal to 0. Then I'm going to divide. Now I'm going to set each of these, not divide, set each of these equal to 0. And solve for x. That's going to give me x is equal to negative 1/3, and x is equal to negative 2. Negative 2 is smaller than 1/3, so that's going to be x is equal to negative 2 and negative 1/3. And it's important also to note that your quadratic equation does not have to be a whole number. It can be a fraction like this when we find our zeros. All right, you can go ahead and do number 2, problem number 2, and tell me what the zeros are. And